Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hell in the Cell, Customer of the Month's Fatal 4-Way match between Seth the Slayer Wilcox, the reigning champion, the Weekend Warrior, the previous champion, and the two rookies, Gonzales, the OG Highlander, and Rude Boy SChaffer.
Well, this is going to be a great matchup as everybody has been anticipating this with such excitement. They just could not contain themselves. As you see here, there's just hundreds of people.
Yeah, that's right, Bill. And the lights have gone off. Our first contender is making his way to the ring now. I don't know who's coming out first. It always manages to slip my mind, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's find out who it is.
It's the Rude Boy SChaffer.
Rude Boy SChaffer, the new guy, the young buck, coming in with his swagger walk, looking like a big daddy pimp. You know, he wasn't supposed to be slated in this match originally there, Bill, but he's here now, and I don't know how the other contenders feel about it, but he's really managed to force his way into the Customer of the Month match.
Well, Gregory, here's how it is. You beat Mackles in the fight, in the prelims, you earned your way to the spot here. It was a hard fight. Mackles fought hard, but SChaffer, he just got it in, and so now he's here. He's here to prove that he can fight with the big dogs.
That's right there, Jimmy. He beat Mackles the Man-Eater. You know, he proved he was the best of the new guys. And I feel like he's ready for the title shot, but I don't know if he knows what he's getting into, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you are saying.
Why do they call him the Rude Boy there, Brian?
Well, Timothy, they call him the Rude Boy because he's just rude and crude. Meet him outside. Look at that smug face he's making. He's that's a rude face.
That is the face of a man who said something snide behind my back. That is why they call him the Rude Boy for sure. And now making his way to the ring, the young buck. Well, not the younger buck. Yeah, Ricardo, the OG Highlander. And there's his patented move, the Spirit Bomb. And he's going to drop it on all of us. Oh, I feel the energy every time he does it there.
My innards are shaking.
They are shaking.
So, Kwanzo, what do you think of this guy?
Well, Mackles, you can see he's a slippery, small contender. He's got to be fast in the ring. He can't go toe-to-toe with the big dogs pound for pound necessarily, but he can outrun them by a country mile, that's for sure. Plus, he's greased up and hard to hold on to.
This is true. You see, he is born in the U.S., but he grew up in Japan.
And it's very, very evident if you've ever seen anything he's ever owned.
This is very true.
And he's gonna give the crowd,
up the wazoo.
There it is, another Spirit Bomb. We just can't get enough of them here.
And the crowd goes wild, and they love it. There it is, his sumo stance.
His sumo stance.
Or was he trying to pick his wedgie?
He was trying to pick his wedgie, and you'll notice as soon as we go back, and there it is, he changed his underwear again. He does it every time, and it's very impressive because he's so fast. I blink and I miss it every time. It's very, very impressive.
How does he do it?
I do not know.
And here we go. We're welcoming in the Weekend Warrior. He's about to do his famous move. Where is it?
Come on, give it to us. We want it.
Us.
There it is. SI and roll.
That's what he says all day, every day, expeditiously.
Expeditiously. It is electrifying to see this man coming back to the ring there, Tom. And you can see he may have got another sponsor there. What is that? Is that Tostitos Pizza Rolls?
Yes, it is. He is sponsored by all food types. Taco Bell, McDonald's, KFC. All of them.
And Pizza Hut, just to name a few.
There it is. He's like, I'm going to get these guys, I'm going to do like this, and I'm going to do them like that, respectively.
Respectively. He does it very respectively. He may be a big man, but he is not a rude boy, to be sure.
That is very true. Now, here we are to welcome in the reigning champ.
What everybody came here to see there, Jimmy. It's the current champ, the man, the legend, Seth the Slayer Wilcox.
There he is. He's pumped. Boom! He is here. What a presence. Nobody can handle it.
No, they cannot. I see that man right there. I think he just punched that other dude in the face because he is so excited, and I am so excited. I might punch you in the face, Jim. And it is Seth the Slayer Wilcox. He is the Customer of the Week. He is a big man. He is a force of nature. He is a tornado of human emotion. And I don't know if you know this, but he actually sponsors a local charity. Do you want to go ahead and tell him what that is, Jimmy?
Well, Esteban, As you know, he sponsors a lot of local charities because he's just a guy with a big heart and big muscles. And one of the charities that he sponsors is goes out to those who suffer from steroids. And that charity is called We Support Extreme Packages.
That's right, Hitler. We support Extreme Packages because he is an extreme package and he is a rough man to deal with. That is why he's the champ. He is. Look at that jawline. Look at that, just that glare. He knows he's gonna walk out of this match with that belt, and I'm excited to see it. I think the match is getting ready to start. Let's get to the action. And there it is, the Customer of the Month belt. Our prestigious ref residing, Jim Tarmac, coming in, and look at everybody's ready to go.
They're ready to roll.
Put
These
the kids
men
to
are
bed.
Ready.
I'm ready. You're ready. My body's ready. Get it on!
Let's go. Here we go. Yeah, they're all walking around doing the do-si-do. Oh, a double kick.
They bounced off each other's feet and canceled each other's out. It's true what they say. And a big flip by the OG Highlander.
Now, the OG Highlander, as we know, Gregory, is that he is fast. He eats lightning and craps thunder.
That's right, Mussolini, and he can really give it to these bigger guys. It is pretty impressive to see just the force that he can put out. And there it is, the Kamehameha leg bomb right to the jaw of the Weekend Warrior.
Like I said before, never a dull moment in these wrestling matches. There's so much going on.
There's always
just mesmerizing.
It is very mesmerizing. And here we can see the champ is going to give the Rude Boy the old flip and dip to the head, and I don't know why that hurt him, but it was pretty cool. It was the leapfrog maneuver. You don't see that very often. He only does it in these title matches. But what's this? A big counter by the Rude Boy to the champ.
He just picked him up and threw him over his shoulder like he was a sack of potatoes.
He definitely did that.
He must be from Idaho.
Must be.
Speaking of Idaho, let's talk about Rude Boy's origins here. Did he grow up in Idaho? People don't really know.
That's actually a common misconception there, Thomas. He grew up in Alaska fighting polar bears and fisting walruses.
Well, Victoria, as we see here, Gonzales is just kicking the Weekend Warrior. Oh no, he's going for the pin now.
Oh, there it is. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out Ramon. I don't think they saw that one coming. What's this now? He's got him. He's working his kegels. He's
and the elbows. He's just heading his elbow.
The Naratu Hitachi sweet and sour sauce elbow flinger.
Oh, there goes Wilcox saying, hey, don't beat up on this guy. Then he just gets out of the ring.
Yeah, he changed his mind. He realized, you know what, go ahead, wail on him. I don't care. I'm here for that big
of a brute.
Sack of dude over there.
A big sack of dude he is.
It is very true. He is really getting the cheese whiz pounded out of him down there by the champ. And what's the champ going to do now? You know, usually I'm looking outside the ring and I never realize it, but Gonzales has managed to sneak many of match wins in while we were paying attention to something else. So I'm trying very hard to pay attention to what's going on, to everything. I'm just finding it very, very hard to do.
It is very hard to keep up with all these men doing all these manly things to each other.
That's right, Chicken Nugget.
There we go for the pin, and Wilcox says no. He wants the title. He's hungry. He has one belt, and he wants another.
And another, and another. You can't satiate that man's hunger, that's for sure.
Oh, what was that move?
I don't know. It looked like the old head in the ass maneuver. It's a dirty maneuver indeed. It's the kind you only usually see from Rude Boy.
That is very true, but the Weekend Warrior gave him a taste of his own medicine.
That is the I smelt it but I didn't dealt it technique.
Enrique, let's talk about more about this ref here. He's a new ref.
That's right, Esteban. You can see here whatever I called him earlier. I think it was Juicy Boy 34 Pussy Slayer 69. He is our newest ref here in the ring. I don't know how he got chosen to be in this match, but he really doesn't look like he knows exactly what's going on. He's wearing the shirt, he's got the whistle, and he's just ready to count whenever somebody's laying on top of somebody else.
That's very true. You know, for all intents and purposes, we're just going to call him Thompson.
Yeah, that's probably the better thing to do, because whatever I made up wasn't appropriate at all.
And here we go! More Kegel exercise! with the elbow. Ooh, Gonzales got it really good in the head.
Yeah, that was the Oreo double stuff technique there by the old champ, and now he's giving him the stretch string cheese maneuver.
He got Schaffer on the outside of the ring. Gonzales chasing him. What is Schaffer doing? He grabs a chair. Now they're fighting over the chair. Now they both dropped it.
Yeah, the Rude Boy really loves to sit. He just needs a good one right now, but Gonzales is not having it, and he gives him the atomic elbow.
This is an exciting fight. I can't contain myself. More elbows being thrown over by the champ.
So many elbows being dropped here.
Like ludicrous thread, gotta throw them bows.
Every day. And move, get out the way. Here comes Gonzales, and boom, a big knee to the back of the head of the champ.
And it looks like the former champ was dazed for a moment.
Just for a moment, he's in it now. He is ready to give Rude Boy the
pin.
The big pin.
1, 2, and a kick out.
Not today. I don't know how he kicked out of that. That was a lot of mass on top of that little boy.
Boom! He's a slam. Every time he does that, it looks like he's about to throw him out the ring, but he never does.
No, he doesn't need to do that. There's the cover, and not today, says their former champ, the Weekend Warrior.
He says, these are my Cheetos, and I'm going for a whole bag of chips.
Yeah, there's very few bags of chips that have ever stood in the way of the Weekend Warrior.
There he is. He's going for the pin against Rude Boy.
2, 3.
Oh, he got it! He's the Wicked Warrior!
The returning champ reigns again, and make all the jokes you want. He is the champion. Look at him in the corner. Oh, and a big kick from Gonzales. He got beaten pretty bad, a lot, by the Gonzales. But he
from the
kicks out
nads to the
one.
gut, and he gets back up like he has no nads, but we know he does because he won this match.
He does. He's got the biggest nads, the biggest nuts, the biggest bag of nuts you've ever seen.
Walnuts in bags.
Walnuts, nutcrackers. And, he really pulled through. I wasn't paying enough attention to everything he did in this match, but it looks like he got his ass handed to him pretty handedly through most of it there.
That just shows the type of man that he is. He can just take it and take it and take it and just keep going, just like at a hot dog eating contest.
Well, in fact, he actually won the 2017 World Hot Dog Eating Competition right before he came to this match there, Sarah.
That is true, Carrie Sue. This is very true. We don't have actual footage of that since that would be copyright infringement because that is a different televised show.
Yeah, you didn't pay to see the hot dog eating contest. You paid pay-per-view prices to watch this match and us commentating.
And I'm sorry that you did. Just kidding. I'm not, because this match was one hell of a match.
Sorry, not sorry. You got your money's worth. We got our money's worth. You're not getting your money back. And there's your rating champ, the Weekend Warrior.
There he is.
Falling over it like it's a freshly baked pizza. And he holds it in the air.
Yes! The champ! He's like, yes! I did it! It's like I made my own fresh pizza, and I'm going to get to eat it.
Was there ever a doubt in your mind, Karen, that he would walk away with that belt today?
Well, Angelina Jolie, as you can see, this man's excited. I had a feeling that he would be playing a huge part in this fight, but I didn't know it was going to be this big. And big it is.
And big it is. And from myself and Megamind over here, we would like to thank you for watching. This has been a televised event of the World Wrestling Entertainment Corporation. Thank you and good night, folks.
Please don't try this at home.